What's happening, guys? Today is another day down here in Florida. We're at the shop. We're doing some stuff. My G37 is back in the shop. Today we're going to vacuum all the stuff out. We're going to vacuum the rest of the baking soda out. We are going to put the carpet back in, clean the panels as we put them back in, and then we're going to go ahead and put the seats back into this thing. We're going to make sure that I get as much mold as I can out of here, and then tomorrow we'll go ahead, maybe not tomorrow, but another day, we're going to go ahead and clean the dash. It has the sticky dash syndrome, so we're going to go ahead and have to clean that. And the other thing that we're going to do is we're just going to take it for another drive, make sure that things are running okay. I'm actually going to mount the computer now up in its proper spot, and that's basically what we're going to do today. I don't know what Rennick's going to do. I think he's going to go to the gym in a little bit, but I'm going to do this tonight, and then I'm going to go home and go to sleep because tomorrow is clean culture, and we'll be there all day. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get to this vacuuming. So guys, over here in the G, we have the inside basically all back together. I still have when you're like looking at this thing in like real light, this still has some like mold marks on it, but I'm gonna figure out how to get that off. The rear seats could have seen better days, but we will definitely see what we can do. I need to get that little patch, like I said, and right here, these need to be replaced. So this needs to be replaced, and then I'm probably gonna need to get a dash eventually because I don't think that's gonna ever fix itself. So those are a couple things that I have to do on this. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to the seats, which are actually over there, and Ruddy's over there too, and we have to clean them down before we put them in because they still have mold on them. So let's go ahead and clean those seats. So guys, what we're doing right here is the G is running nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it to Walmart really quick. Roberto needs to get some fuses. I wanna put some miles on this thing, keep getting some of that old gas out of it, because to me, 6 months of just stagnant gas is not good gas anymore. So we're gonna take this thing, drive it around, see how it really feels. Dude, this thing spins first.
This is a proper body repair.
I told Tommy about it too. I was like, dude, we wanna be body men.
It's funny. Well, that sounds gay, but yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take this thing to Walmart. When we get back, I'm going to wash it, and I think that might be about it though, guys. So let's go ahead, go to Walmart. Okay guys, so we're at Walmart, so now we're gonna go find the fuses that we need.
That's exciting.
Sorry for this video being like so all over the place, but the interior is back in the car. We took the car to Walmart. It's obviously a new day because I'm wearing a different shirt, but the interior is all back in. Everything looks really clean in here now. The last thing I have to do on the inside is I have to clean up the dash still a little bit and try to get the sticky dash out. But other than that, things running awesome. Sounds all right. So what we're doing right now is we're gonna put this thing on the lift and check out the exhaust. One, I think it has an exhaust leak, and two, it sounds really, really tingy. So let's actually go ahead and start this up and show you guys how tingy this thing is. So idling is perfectly fine, but when you rev it, it sounds kind of tingy. So I don't like that part. So I want to try to get it so that it sounds a little bit deeper and more rumbly. Plus also should sound a little bit better on D-cells. But you've already seen the engine bay and it looks pretty good. So let's go ahead, put it up in the air and check out some other stuff. He's gonna do,
Bounty.
he's gonna go out and see what his I want to see what his impression on this exhaust is on the G because.
Oh, on the G, so we're going out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to look at the cop real quick. Where is he?
Oh, he was just out here. He just drove by.
Oh. Okay, let's go look at the exhaust.
So.
Wait, you just already put it on?
No, it's just on a lift. I want to see what your impression of the like exhaust that's on it right now is. So. It's something. It's definitely something.
Dude, is this like fence pipe? It's like straight pipe and fence pipe and... What the fuck is this, dude? It's not even aligned.
Look at this one.
Look at the O2 bong.
I know.
This is like...
Look at the booger weld right there.
Dude, someone made this with a Harbor Freight welder. Like, first time ever. I mean, they didn't do a bad job. Like, it lines up.
It works. It's just
Yeah,
not the
it
greatest
works.
sounding.
You been fucking the scrape life, dude.
Dude, this is like, this part right here is like factory stuff. This is like aftermarket
So,
good
yeah,
stuff.
boogers and here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it works.
It does.
I mean,
but
I
we need to
can't-
make
I
it
can't
sound
talk
different.
shit because this is probably better than what I would have done, so.
But this exhaust is definitely bad, so I want to make it sound better. So I have to figure out how to do that. I think adding like one resonator in this thing should do the trick, and then should be pretty good. Should be pretty good, but they're doing something over there. You got to check out Rudnick's channel for that. Now that I'm done, now that I've been underneath the car and I've seen the underside of the car, I am just going to go ahead and get a new exhaust for the car. I'm actually going to go with a stock one. So I'm going to go to the junkyard and see if I can find a stock exhaust, hopefully already taken out of the car because I don't really want to take it out. But I think the only thing I'm going to keep are going to be these actual mufflers because I like the way that these things look. I'll take them out and I'll polish them up and then we'll put them back on. But I'll do that when I put the exhaust on. So the only other thing is I have to figure out how far down this goes because I believe the stock exhaust like stops right here. And then I need to get this piece put on. So I have to figure out how to do that. Maybe I could just have like a flange welded onto this one or something like that. But we'll look at that when it comes time for that. But we also noticed Carlos is here with his second Supra. You like your second Supra, dude? This thing's sick. Put the wheels on it and stuff like that. But we were looking underneath this thing, and then you could just take a look at this right here. Like, what the hell is this thing? This thing is actually like a spring spacer so that the actual car sits higher. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just take these things out and see how low it goes. Because I want this thing to be low. And if I don't have to buy coilovers for it, we'll be set. So let's go ahead and take these things out. So I noticed also that these wheels have these stupid big lug nuts on them. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get those off eventually. Might try to figure it out right now, but we'll see. And like I said, I had taken those pieces out in the back. So there are no spring extensions in this thing now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it down and see how low it goes. Because I actually want to see if this thing's going to rub in the back. Because if it does not, and it's just really low, we're going to leave it. Dude, it's low. It's like good fitment now, though. Like it sits level. Like honestly, I might not be able to get it off the lift, but it's good. So guys, it actually sits a lot better than it did before because the back was like a freaking monster truck. And honestly, the stretch that is on the tire is like perfect enough so that like if the thing squats, yeah, it's gonna rub, but it's only gonna rub a little bit. But I also, to fix this problem so that it doesn't rub, all you need to do is just roll the fender a little bit. Like you just need to roll this a little bit so that it pulls it out so that like it just doesn't rub. Hopefully pretty soon I can get these wheels just powder coated, same color.
Lime green.
No.
Hot pink.
Definitely false.
Fuzz pink.
What's up with all these flamboyant colors?
I don't know. 6'9", right?
No.
Thug color, right? No?
No.
Okay.
False.
All right.
How about we do them chrome?
You're not a drug dealer.
Yeah, we're gonna get these wheels powder coated, and I have to see if I can get this thing off the lift. So, oh, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. I can just take out my little block in the back. Then I should probably take it for a test drive, because after that, it'll really tell you how low the car is, because it gives it time to settle. So we're gonna go ahead, take it out, do a couple slaloms with it. Bet you it's gonna rub, and I'm gonna have to roll the fenders a little bit, but that's okay. I think that's about it for the end of the video. I have just washed the G37, and I cleaned the wheels, cleaned up the calipers. I made sure that the inside is still not leaking, which it is not, which is awesome. I love that it's not dumping water into my interior anymore. So I think that's about it though, guys. This will probably be the last video of this for a while, because for the rest of the segments on the G, we are going to wait now. We gotta wait for Chris to get his G37 down here, and we have to wait for him to move down here so that we can finish this up. The rest of the plans for this thing are basically like performance stuff, and just to make it look really nice. So we're gonna end up powder coating some things, getting some new parts for it, putting it on the dyno, and doing things like that. So if you guys wanna watch the rest of that, don't forget to stay tuned towards the end of the month for the rest of this thing, or even the beginning of February. We're not too sure on when we're gonna start this stuff, but I think this thing looks awesome. I don't even think I really need coilovers now that I figured out that the back is pretty low when you just take out those stupid helper spring things right there. So after that, and if I don't really like how high it sits still, I could just put those back on in the reverse order that they were and just lower it even more. So that's pretty cool actually. But for right now, this thing's sick. I love it. I want to actually just drive it around now and actually like start having fun with it. I fixed the window. I figured out that all that needs to be done was I needed to reset them. So now that they actually work, I washed it. It looks super sick now. Nice and glossy. I'm gonna end up getting it detailed when we're all done with our builds and stuff like that. So that's about it though, guys. If you guys liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share, do all the good stuff, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.